And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. And it's almost that time. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Houston Rockets. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then it's Thompson, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Harris is out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. And your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
Durant against Prince. KD passes to Okogie. And here is Sengun. Pass to Durant from deep. Sinks the triple. Durant's got the game going here with the first basket for Houston.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Here's Antetokounmpo. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Thompson passes to Smith. Back to Thompson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a three-point game.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
If there are any better pull-up shooters than Durant in the NBA, it's a very short list. All a defender can do really is just hope he misses it.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, is second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. From the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Taurean Prince, third.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They grabbed their own miss. Okogie misses.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And the basket by Harris.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here's Sengun. Nails the baby hook.
That anticipation is off the charge from Şengün, leading to a bucket.
Harris looking it over. Inside. Here's Turner, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Milwaukee's shooting their first free throw this game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And Durant, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term.
Rollins the pass to Prince. Turner against Şengün. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Harris. Okogie misses.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
It's stolen, and it's the Rockets on the break. The shot comes out. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 17-7 run. Rollins with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump after this lead.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Josh Okogie. Now here's VanVleet. Outside for KD. Sinks the three-pointer. KD's got 10 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Eason. That one misses. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Over Thompson. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 16 points for him.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
To the inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
To the paint. Here's Rollins. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
KD's shot is off. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Nice finish.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capela is able to make plays above the rim.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Shots good by Turner.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
On the wing, Thompson tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Prince can't hit. Rockets trail by 4. Here's KD. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Taking a look at the Rockets, the guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Capela in at the center, filling out the middle. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Fred Van Vliet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Guys, back to you.
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allie. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Houston. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Shepard.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Rockets trail by 4. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the Ravens stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Capela, high post. Holiday finds Van Vliet. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kevin Porter's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Houston. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And the dunk by Capela.
And this is the chemistry Capela has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Sengun with the screen for Van Vliet. Three off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 6. It's Kuzma penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Easton passes to Finney Smith. Here's Van Vliet, and the shot is good.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Easton's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. No good on the 3. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Portis for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Portis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here's Easton. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots the 3. Cracks in the tray. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the jump by Capella.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Clint Capella. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Okogie's checked in for Tari Eason. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
That's good from Durant.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. KD's got 6 points in the quarter. Collins against Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Tari Eason's checked in for Alperen Sengun. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Nice job coming off that screen.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
And that one, good.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Okogie, the pass to Thompson. 13 feet away. And that's good for 2. And that's now 6 points from Amen Thompson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground. And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Harris. Pass to Rollins. Eason against Antetokounmpo. Prince's shot is good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Puts it up. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the rejection by Giannis. Rockets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Taking 2 shots. That free throw, no good. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here's KD for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Smith checked in for the Rockets.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Antetokounmpo, no good. With 1 on the clock, Durant finishing it off in transition.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks ahead, up by 10. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Bucks leading by 10. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Harris, and it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable. And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Giannis passes to Turner. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Durant with it, picked up by Turner. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Giannis, using his size, Giannis!
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Sengun steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-double. Sengun is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good.
But only the first miss. Of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They can't stop Giannis.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Thompson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the hoop, and Thompson slams it home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in scoring, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, 2nd best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And throw it down, big fella. Turn away above the rim.
It's trailed by 8. Outside, KD. Thompson outside. There's the 3. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Here's Giannis. In the cheat by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
For 3, Durant. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, that's 2 straight
3-pointers they've allowed.
Milwaukee leading by 4. It's Prince on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Smith with it, picked up by Turner. Smith kicks to Thompson. Outside for KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Bucks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Josh Okogie.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Third is Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. The shot by Turner, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to VanVleet. Durant kicks to VanVleet. Back to Durant for the lead. Connects again. Distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Anthony's checked in for Taurean Prince. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 6.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Rollins. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And VanVleet picks one up.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
The name of the game.
And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Down low. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Harris. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Rollins the pass to Giannis. Giannis up strong with force.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
With the drive, Durant for 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Yep, that one goes. And now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
VanVleet wide open. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. And it's VanVleet with the ball for Houston. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Antetokounmpo.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's KD.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Here's Rollins. Banked in off the glass. Rollins got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Portis for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So on the floor for Houston, Tari Eason is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. The Bucks trail to take the lead. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Milwaukee. Finney-Smith takes to VanVleet. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an unreal 70% from the field. Oh,
yes! Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
VanVleet with it. Now Anthony defending. Pass to Eason. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. And another 3 for Houston.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And it goes down 2 points. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Durant's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. VanVleet with it. Now Anthony defending. VanVleet passes to Sengun. Count that one.
That's what they want VanVleet to be. The floor general, creating for all of these talented young players.
Anthony drives in. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 11 rebounds in the game. From about 16, connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
That's it in the Milwaukee. Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Durant. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Count it. Anthony's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Prince. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Gets trailed by 4. Van Vliet passes to KD. Snatched away. Pass break, Milwaukee. Prince with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Oh, and the jam by Prince.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Puts up the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in the game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Gary Harris comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And KD's got the ball here for the Rockets. From deep. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work around and get a better look.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And he is unable to get the second one. It's trailed by 7. Smith! Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. There goes another bucket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Now Thompson. Now Smith shoots the 3. And there's the 3.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Antetokounmpo. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And good. There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Rollins against Thompson. Here's Rollins. Turner with a screen on top. It's Turner.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Durant fires. And good. He hits it again.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Durant. He's off from 3. 6 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And it's Antetokounmpo. Another one goes. Incredible.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Here's Durant. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks.